Hey, what's up you guys? Welcome to the video, and today I'm just running through the results of some of my groups. Some did well, some didn't, and I just want to reflect on how I did. I don't feel like going through all 20 of my lineups right now. I will say that I took a small hit. I bet $1 and only won like 60 cents. So all in all, not a bad hit. Still had a great week. Not a great week, but a lot of things to look at moving forward. I'll get into that later. So let's just get into the initial groups that I think I said you should all play. So Willie Gallman got a single reception for 9 yards, but ran for 1 TD and I think like 80 rush yards. He got you 14 fantasy points, and at his 4.9 price tag, if you played him on his own, didn't kill you. But if you grouped him with Terry McLaurin, you did great, as Terry McLaurin got 1 receiving TD and 7 receptions for 115 yards and like 27 fantasy points. So if you played Gallman, you were fine. If you played Gallman and Gallman got you to McLaurin, you did even better. Gallman was a solid play off of the Justin Jackson chalk. So not a bad group there. Josh Allen had a great game, threw for 415 yards, had 4 TDs, ran in for 1, and what really killed us is not one of those TDs went to Stefon Diggs. Stefon Diggs still put up 23 fantasy points despite not having a receiving touchdown, as he did have a 100-yard receiving game and like 8 catches, so it did get him to 23. Would have really loved to seen him get in the end zone and get us to 27, but he didn't, as Tyler Kroft and Davis all caught touchdowns, which was extremely tilting in that game. But Josh Allen had a great game. I don't have to take much credit for making a Josh Allen pick against Seattle. And what really killed was Tyler Lockett, only putting up 8 fantasy points, didn't get a ton of receptions. I'll take the L on Tyler Lockett. I drank the Tyler Lockett Kool-Aid, and he put up a dud. Okay, I ate the chalk on Tyler Lockett. I couldn't fit Dalvin Cook and DK Metcalf in the same lineup, and I also like Dalvin Cook in that game, which we'll get to later. But I'll take the L on Tyler Lockett. I drank the Kool-Aid. I got burnt. Dalvin Cook. He's good. I don't need to say much more. Rushed 22 times for 206 yards for 2 TDs and put up 42 fantasy points. That's a vintage Dalvin Cook performance. If you played him with Hockenson or Amendola, didn't really kill you. Both put up 20. It was like 16 fantasy points. Amendola and Hockenson at that price, giving you 15 fantasy points. That's close to 4x on both of them. Didn't kill you. But Cook went off. He did Dalvin Cook things against Detroit's defense. Not going to take much credit for that. If you played Stafford only put up 10 fantasy points. So if you tried to do a stack like I did in some of my lineups, you got burnt there. But if you played a Cook with an Amendola or Hockenson stack, your lineup was in a decent position. Deshaun Watson, he's good. I don't need to take much credit for a Deshaun Watson pick against Jacksonville. But he went for 19 for 32 with 2 TDs, 281 yards, while running for 50 more yards. Will Fuller got a big play down the field for a touchdown. He got you 24 fantasy points. Robinson, on the other side, James Robinson ran for 99 yards, got into the end zone, put up 15 fantasy points. One more yard would have gotten you to the 100-yard bonus. He would have and put you right around 20 points, which is what we needed out of James Robinson. And the fact that he couldn't just squeak out one more yard is very tilting. But I told you that James Robinson is going to get into the end zone in this matchup, and he did. He ran the ball very well. Solid pick. Just wish he could have fell on that 100-yard bonus, but he didn't. Hey guys, guess what? If you played Tua Tagovailoa, he didn't kill you. As he completed 12 of 22 passes for 93 yards and a TD. But Parker only saw the ball twice. And instead of playing in my Tua lineup, instead of playing a piece on the Arizona defense, I played I drank the Kool-Aid on the Dolphins defense, which killed that lineup. So that one hurt, but I put you on Tua. I said Tua was worth the risk, and you know what? Didn't kill you. I'll take a W on that. But I will take the L pairing him with Parker. But if you played Tua and it left you salary for the other pieces that were going to go off in this game, you had a good day. Did I roll the dice on Tua? Yes, and it didn't kill me. He didn't go off, and I didn't say he was going to go off. But he did get a touchdown, and he hit value. And at that price tag, that's all you needed to do. And I'll take the L on Mooney. Only got 5 passes for 43 yards and 9 fantasy points. But I'm not going to take too big of an L on Darnell Mooney because I did talk about the Darnell Mooney pick as a very risky pick. And it was a risky pick that didn't pan out. I was trying to play... He didn't get the big game like I thought he would. But at 3-9, he didn't kill you. So that is about everything I talked about in this week. I don't want to show my lineups because going through 20 lineups would just be too much right now. I told you where my process went wrong. The biggest process things I made was I couldn't make a lineup to fit in Dalvin Cook, Steph Diggs, and Tyler Lockett, DK Metcalf in the same lineup. So the lineups where I played DK Metcalf, I wasn't on the right pieces on the other side. I drank the Kool-Aid with the Dolphins D, like I said, instead of playing pieces of the Arizona Cardinals. So all in all, I'm very happy with the plays that I put out. I just couldn't bring it together. Had a good week last week. Had a decent week this week. Made 40 cents on the dollar, so didn't lose too much. I'm still in this. But moving forward, I think I'm going to go back to single entry. Doing 20 max was just too much for me. So yeah, I think that's everything. If there are plays I missed, I will revisit this video. But I don't think there was much that I missed. So thank you for watching. Leave a comment in the comment section below. If there is something I missed. But all in all, I put you guys, I was on the right plays, just didn't formulate it together right. Again, I don't think I'm going to be a multi-entry guy. I think I'm going back to the single entry tournament. So leave a comment in the comment section below. Give me a thumbs up if you like this video. Give it a thumbs down if you didn't like this video, and tell me how I could do better. and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.